On BlueLittleNation.net with Marshall Plumlee. Marshall, this is your freshman year. The plans thus far are to redshirt you, but we all know that if there's injuries that you actually would play or will play. But let's just suppose there's not. Walk us through, what's the normal day of a redshirt here?
It's a lot busier than what I had expected. One of the benefits of being a redshirt is I don't have to worry about the games. And having said that, on game days I can get a lot of extra work in with our strength coach, with our coaches working us out individually. So there are a lot more opportunities for me to focus on my own individual development and not have to worry about being tired for the games.
But you have to learn a lot just being on the bench and in practices. You go as hard in practice as everybody else.
Yeah, I still try to go out every day and compete like I'm playing for playing time, like I'm playing for minutes. Because if I come on the court with any different attitude, I know I'm not going to play as hard as I can. So each practice is great. I wish I had a pad and a pencil and paper with me so I could, take notes, because I feel like I'm learning so much each practice from the coaches. New system for me, and it's just a lot to take in, but I'm definitely getting better.
Have you been happy with your choice of Duke thus far? I mean, is it everything you've expected?
Everything I've expected and more. You always hear about the great inner workings of the Duke program, the coaches, the family environment, the players, provide. But all I can say is you can't really appreciate it until you're a part of it. And being here and being a part of it, it's definitely something I'm extremely grateful for. The wealth of knowledge that coaches give me. I know I can only get better in a program like this.
Now, obviously your two brothers are here. What do they tell you along the way? Do you actually hang out with them during the season, or does everybody just kind of do their own thing?
Yeah, my brothers are my own personal support system, my little extra help there. They make sure I keep my head up and stay focused when I might be down or going a little too hard on myself. My brothers and I have started spending a lot more time together, which is nice because we've been separated because of the high school-college gap. So we've gotten a lot closer through the Duke process, and they only make me better.
What is it like watching Miles go through his senior season? Is there ever a time when you want to kind of like pinch him and say, hey man, this is it, this is your year? And I mean, he seems to be really rising to the occasion now.
Yeah.
Can you talk a little bit about that?
There's definitely a feeling like that, but at the same time, he knows it more than I do. And I feel like as much as it means to me to see him do well, it means even more to him. And I'm very excited for him and proud to see how far he's come as a player and how much farther he can go. He's got a lot of potential, and he's obviously shown that out on the court this year. And I'm just extremely excited and proud of my brother.
Speaking of your brother, there's also Mason. There's a lot of talk at the end of the year he may have a tough decision to make. Is there a part of you that would like to play with him for 1 year, or do you just want him to do what's best for him when that time comes?
I always love the opportunity to be with my brothers, but that's me thinking selfishly. In the big picture, I want whatever's best for my brothers, whether that's, here with me or somewhere else. So I support them no matter what, and I just want them to be the best players they can be and the best men they can be.
You seem awfully happy-go-lucky in the locker room. You always have a smile on your face, always supportive of the other guys. Is that a role that you've just kind of taken upon yourself, just to remain positive and be a light in that sense in the locker room?
Yeah, it's something that I guess I've always done naturally, and I've got to credit a lot of my teammates and brothers for making sure I never get too down on myself, because coming into a new program and being a freshman, there's so many changes. It's very easy to get down on yourself and get frustrated, which happens for me from time to time, but they do a good job of picking me up and making sure I have a good attitude. So it's making this year a lot of fun for me and a big development year.
Marshall, thanks for your time.
Thank you.